Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime! Hi, how you doing? I'm Lenz, I'll be your host this evening. This is Dr. Null, he's my highest level character. And this is the new guy in town. Handsome looking fellow, I think you'll agree. Could use a pair of glasses, but other than that, pretty handsome. Bong! This is the picture from the new content. The Reckoning. But you gotta be level 20. I've unlocked a new title. Okay. Glad to hear it. Happy, pleased. As proverbial punch. Go to Chinatown nightclub to continue my mission. Alright. Finished up here in the base. So I believe that's Shazam in the middle. On the left is Constantine. On the right is Zatanna. And oh, good. I'm not far at all away from Burnley. Oh, very close. I got lucky and happened to pick a location. There's all kinds of floating. The Pillars of Hades. Yeah, I'm going to pass. I just picked a place kind of at random to be centrally located, and it happens to be very close to the Burnley nightclub, fortunately. Oh, he's got a mission.
Mr. Freeze arranged a quick heist of some armored Wayne Tech cars with a payload of industrial diamonds. But of course the heroes
PvP event. Not my deal, man.
Go to one
I'm not a
Gotham
PvP
Center and
kind
chill
of guy.
them out. We'll make it worth your while.
5 new out. No, that's PvP as well. I'm not a PvP guy. Never have been. I mean, I've played PvP in various games. Mostly, one I played the most in, I think, was Star Wars: The Old Republic. I need to go to the Chinatown nightclub. Okay, just double checking, making sure. Chinatown nightclub in Metropolis. Or if you prefer to mispronounce it, Metropolis. Sheeta's Den. Brother Blood. That's right, I believe it was something involving Wonder Girl was the next quest.
Our champion against fate. Cersei has need of you in the Tomorrow District. She and Giganta have a plan for Wonder Girl. Get down there and show the Amazons what happens when they meddle.
Frankly, Brother Blood, your outfit, it's just not working. You look a bit like a clown. Oh, 435 XP just for that? Well, you look like a clown. But 435 XP is 435 XP. Oh, and who needs to fly when you can just walk? Trot in an appropriately super villainous manner. Good evening. To whomever has joined me, hi. Howdy. How you doing? How far are we talking? 700 units of distance. Yards, meters, probably not feet. Nanoparsecs? I don't know how big a nanoparsec would be. Pretty big still. Parsec is 3.26 light years. Which means that Han did the Kessel Run in about 39 or 40 light years.
The Amazons have defied me, their rightful goddess, to follow Wonder Woman.
Ew!
Oh, as punishment, I have kidnapped Wonder Girl.
Let's see if we've got a second
given her
quest
to
in this area.
Giganta. Once Giganta's mind inhabits Wonder Girl's body, then we'll see who the Amazons truly love the most. Punish them all for daring to interfere.
Lieutenant Lephantos?
Foolish Amazons, we're bands of Achilles. Take them. Make Amazons into fools.
I can do that. Amazon fools coming right up. He's gonna smash some Amazons. I got his back.
We defend the beast!
Fine. Let's get this guy back on his feet. Oh, Mr. Beastiomorph.
The Amazons will suffer.
Bad breath.
Lay down your arms or end like these beasts!
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening. Nice idea, though. I have a sneeze lurking. I can feel it up in my sinuses, wanting to make a
Giganta will stomp Amazons into the ground.
Begone, villain! This creature will tell us all!
The Amazons will suffer.
I'm sure that's up.
Work of the villain! Victor! Make quick work of the villain!
Can't make out what she's saying. Something about villain. I'm sure it's not important. Alright, I think now all we need
Giganta
is
has always wanted to have the power of an Amazon princess, and Cersei plans to give it to
6
her.
more.
Sounds like a large undertaking.
Now 5 more. Bands of Achilles. I'm not sure why they would want bands of Achilles. I mean, the dude.
Down your arms or end
They're awesome
like these
women.
beasts!
Smash Amazons.
I'm working on it, friend. Let's see, I did want to try out a combo platter of 4 and 5. 4 is supposed to gather the mobs together. Maybe that was 5. Yeah, that was 5.
One of Cersei's pets!
The other way. I need 1 more. Or possibly 2 more.
Begone, villain! This creature will tell us all!
Yeah, I like that. That combo platter. Let's pop up into the air. Complete our quest in peace.
Anyone who refuses to serve me is dumber than a beast.
And some stat buffs from my new
There's an
helmet.
idea.
Not a big deal.
Seek out General Minos.
I will seek out
He has something that will suit this situation
General Minos.
perfectly.
General Minos.
Take Elixir and transform Amazons into bestiamorphs for Cersei.
That ambrosial elixir releases the beast within. The more beautiful the soul, the uglier the beast. A suitable punishment for these defiant Amazons.
Doesn't look like there is another quest in this quest area, so we'll just head down and kick asses.
What is
Here,
this
have a
vile
drink.
concoction?
Vile concoction, yes!
Resist!
Have some more! It's delicious! I myself am enjoying concoction.
It is not uncommon for them to engrave symbols of their conquests onto tusks and fangs.
No!
You are the beast that you have been fighting. Wahahaha. Ah. Also,
No!
pretty sure yes. Guys, you're in my way. There's. He feels better,
What is this vile concoction?
and she feels more bestial.
Aren't they cute? Giganta says the ritual is almost ready. Have fun storming the castle.
Wow. Nice Princess Bride riff. Unexpected.
My bestiamorphs have erected Sisyphean stones outside the
Ooh,
station to create a
Sisyphean
magical
stones.
ward.
Goodness.
But the Amazons have corrupted them. It's affecting Giganta's ritual inside. Stop the Amazons and destroy those stones.
You got it. Villainy is kind of my deal, so I'm good with that. Do we have another single quest available in this questing area or not? Doesn't look like it.
You've got to help!
Absorb Amazon soul shards.
Stop us!
Remember what I'm supposed to do with those things. Just destroy them. Got it. I can do that. I have the technology. That's level 14 for me.
Claim your honor! Go! The crystal is ours!
Or maybe not. Maybe it's not yours.
Honor! Go! The crystal is ours!
Alright, I may have to hit that with the old fists. Two. Wasn't there one over here? There was one over here that got exploded. What the hell's up with that, man? It was robbed. Robbed, I say. Light?
This fang could aid the Sentinels of Magic's restorative incantations.
You cannot stop us! We are taking the crystal! Be gone!
Alright, J for journal and K for the skill points. J for journal. Gauntlets. Wow, look at those numbers. A grand total of 7 points of improvement.
That gigantic greedy fool! She is toying with my ritual, hoping to gain more power. She will only succeed in giving Wonder Girl more of her own. You
So we
must
finished
salvage
off
this
the hand
situation.
blast stuff.
We cannot give the Amazons yet another weapon
Now
against
go to
us.
flight. And we do have another questy down here on the other side, underneath. What? That inside? Down here? What? Oh, over there. Agent Alyssa.
Circe's Sisyphean stones are planted throughout the area. Their shards alone carry
No,
great
thank you. I just
power.
did that. I looked
Bring
for
some
your,
to me.
I looked for your exclamation point. I didn't see it. I've already finished that. Little side actions, just not that damn difficult. Yeah. Besides, in here we have another side quest waiting. This one we will grab because we're here. Cultist Chew.
The Amazons have orbs of truth to give them strength in battle. Destroy the orbs. Give us the advantage.
Okay, I like that sound of that. Get on your feet, soldier.
I like possessing with you.
You shall not pass! I will protect Wonder Girl with my life!
If you insist. See the orb somewhere to speak about.
Giganta failed.
Nope, I'm not seeing any orbs. Oh, the side room's up there. Yeah, we've got orbs in the side room.
This claw did not come from a far away.
Yep, orbs in the side room. My orb.
Stop the Amazons. Seriously,
They're making me beat them up. If they would just run away. After they, Maybe gave me their phone numbers. Hera's gonna help. You know, being all a god and everything. She's got things to do, places to be. Sit down, ladies. Oop. A ring? Why, I will use a ring. I put a ring on it. No damage to him, and I don't know. Fine, gigantic. Oh. Have to put out a bunch of ice powers and then hit people really hard. Wonder if they stay with me or if that's a temporary buff. Yeah. The best way to find out is to push the appropriate button. The answer is temporary. Minute and a half cooldown. I need my superpowers. Teach you. One behind. I feel left out. I'm very, very much the egalitarian fan. Authorized personnel only. Well, I'm pretty sure my ass-kicking license authorizes me. it's an evil ass-kicking license, so I'm not only actually entitled to kick good people's asses, but it is still legally binding. The emblem of a red sun. And stuff? No, almost stuff. The emblem of a red sun. My first neck item? I think. No, not my first. Just a slight improvement. Wonder Girl fight.
Excellent! A witness to the glorious moment when Giganta becomes a goddess!
Ugh!
Something's wrong! My powers are slipping away! No!
Sorry, Giganta. Stealing the power of Olympus isn't something the gods take lightly. Of course, you screwing up Circe's spell didn't help either.
I have to disrupt the crystals. Touch to disrupt. She's gonna. To her, so okay. Stop anytime now, that would be cool. Am I supposed to be like blowing those up near her? I don't think so.
I can feel my powers returning!
Whatever, take your powers. I don't need them to defeat you. Besides, it's much easier to kick your giant butt when you're this size.
You can't handle this. I will pummel you.
A lot of time knocking my ass around. For big hit.
To think I used to complain about finding clothes my size. Never again! We better get out of here before Wonder Brat comes back with the cavalry.
I hate liars. Anyone who cheats, or steals, or tries to push other people around, or make you do what they want just because they're stronger. But I especially hate when they try to make the whole world like they are, using their lies to make people into slaves.
Just make a younger version of her. It should be like a teenager and stupid and still Wonder Woman.
That's when I have to get all Amazon on their ass. Hey, it's true that might doesn't make right, but sometimes it sure helps.
Oh my gosh. That's not a DC thing.
Foolish little Amazons. they think to defy me,
They have the
show
same
them
deal
all
in
what a champion of Cersei can do,
Marvel.
and hasten my glory.
I missed one
The
somewhere.
incantation on this scale
Oh,
is
well.
dark magic indeed.
Spider Girl, Spider Woman. You get the idea. It's just seems so boring. Let's see. Shoulders. The numbers are better on the chest piece. Chest piece. Next up, go to Chinatown nightclub to continue my mission. A couple of other side missions around. Not interested. Side missions are for flunkies. I'm not a flunky. God damn it.
Agamemno contingency. File code name Olympus. Diana is a good friend, which is just one reason it would be difficult to face her in combat, should she turn against the League. It's not a thought I relish. But if it must be done, the following strategy could be useful. If she could be convinced that she is fighting an equal, she could then theoretically be trapped in an unending cycle of combat against a phantom opponent. Must investigate feasibility of neural virtual reality technology.
Alright, back to the boss of this mission. Brother Blood. Seriously. Nice outfit. They make it in men's sizes?
Well, well. I may have use for you in the future.
Gosh, I hope so.
LexCorp's Agent Respect has an urgent job for you at the Little Bohemian nightclub. Do you think they choose their code names or pull them out of a hat? If you find out, let me know.
Good question. Alright, side quest. Not interested. But we also have mail. We should empty our inventory. I'll be emptying your inventory whenever you have a chance, boys and girls. In every game. Pretty much ever. Associate Fanny. Insert your giggle here. Says I've got mail. Do I actually have mail? Calculator. Give me a loop of steel. Wait, he gave me a ring. Does this mean we're going steady? I don't think I'm ready for that. Let's see. Yep. All right. Go to Little Bohemia. In fact, I guess I'm technically 1/4 Bohemian in my father's mother's family. The amount of what used to be Bohemia is now Czech Republic, I think. Essentially, at that time, it was an eastern part of Germany. Little Bohemia. Club Lexcellence. One thing you can always count on with Lex. There's nothing Lex likes better than Lex. Agent Respect.
LexCorp funds the Meta Wing of Metropolis General Hospital as a front for some very illegal experiments. Something went haywire and the patients are rioting. We need those patients back. And the press kept out. I'll give you a special encasement device to use. Think you can handle it?
Of course I can handle it. Don't be ridiculous.
Good, you're on the job.
Don't be insulting.
It seems patients at my metahuman wing at Metropolis General Hospital are resisting Dr. Psycho's experimental treatment. But work on the
Why on
metahuman
earth
brain is at a crucial stage.
Would you resist
I don't
treatment
need
from a
this
doctor of
interruption as a
Psycho?
publicity. Put down the riot.
I
and
can't
retrieve my test subjects.
I can't even conceive of a reason why someone would do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're level 14. Bitter winds. We also got Inescapable Storm. Engulf your enemy and nearby enemies in a concentrated storm, damaging them and dragging them towards you. I actually think that's probably better than... Resonating Gale. It's not the one I'm using, I don't think. Maybe it is. So Resonating Gale. Anyway. Winds, Deep Freeze. If it was Resonating Gale, we would like to have Bitter Winds. Resonating Gale. Now, why use that? We can use this. Seems like it'd be more effective. More super effective. I need to AFK for just a sec. My cup runneth under. I'll be right back. Like that. Back. And I even remember to remove the AFK notice. I'm smarter than I look. I mean, not a lot smarter. Really. Off to the hospital. Approximately 1,000 meters or yards. Well, let's see. 800. Gotta be yards or meters, I think. Time to get to Metropolis. Got a couple of additional quests here. Agent Perseverance.
Some of these escaping metas are still wearing their genetic transcoders. Get those and we can recreate most of our research. We're prepared to reward highly for the return of this.
Yeah, not that highly, really. Doc?
Those escaping metas stole highly confidential documents about our treatments to give to the Daily Planet. We need that stuff back before it gets to the press.
Justice League.
LexCorp has implanted special containment fields in these metas. Activated, never giving them further trouble.
I hope the heroes kicked your ass.
I think I have to pick these up and carry them? Yeah. There we go.
It's go time.
You're right, it is go time. And you gotta go. It's 2.
How can you live with this? All you put me through! Back off!
No? Really? Do you think back off was gonna work on a supervillain? A supervillain.
I hope the heroes kick your ass.
Oh dear me, that won't be happening. But it's nice to have hopes and dreams, so that I can crush them. Because without the crushing, it's not nearly as
I can't stand you anymore. Stop yelling in my head. Back off. Look out.
And this would be 4 out of 6. I need to turn. Bring it back. So 1 more of those. But we still need to capture.
You've got to stop him.
Or defeat some more, whichever it is. Subdue. Sorry, subdue. We're not defeating them or subduing them. We're subduing them for medical purposes because they're out of control. It's sad. But not really surprising.
Run! Run! Oh, Doctor! It was you who experimented on me.
I'm no doctor.
Stop yelling in my head!
Grab the glowy.
Chief Researchers Journal. One of our most valuable samples. It really speaks to me.
I don't think I get credit for this.
Oh, Doctor! It was you who experimented on me.
Better to be safe than sorry, you know?
Alexa's plans for it.
Do 4 more. I need 3 more. Data?
You did this to me! Please, you have to end this experiment!
We've got more data over here. Who's having the temerity to do that?
This is for sticking me in that tube!
I'm now level 15. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's on now.
It's on. I'm not sure what's on, but something is evidently on, so that's good.
Oh, Doctor! It was you who experimented on me.
I need to beat up a couple more. I mean,
Stop
subdue.
yelling in
For their
my
own
head!
good.
Patient wanted quite a ways over here.
Back off.
Flight.
We found stray patients all over the area. There's bound to be more.
Oh, Doctor! I can't stand you anymore. Stop
Right.
yelling in
Ready for that?
Luther here. Naturally, the Daily Planet got wind of this little misunderstanding. We
Naturally.
need to block all communications, in or out. Take out any patients attacking the jamming devices on the hospital roof. Freedom of the press only goes so far.
Something on the roof. Signal cameras? That's not a signal.
Met General's new Meta-Human Research Wing, funded by LexCorp, recently opened
Booster
to handle
gold.
healthcare for the ever-growing meta-human population. I guess they need to be ready in case someone like Wonder Woman ever catches a
Hello
cold.
there. Good evening.
No, wait. She's magic, right?
Oh, she's magic for sure. Oops, stat points. Now unlock a focus to gain special bonuses. Not there. You didn't really show me, I gotta say. Stat points there. Recommended for damaged weapons. Superpowers. Undamaged superpowers. Boom. There we go. You guys continue what you're doing. Just let me grab this and then I'll blow you up a little bit. It'll be fine.
Chief Researchers General, this heart is a tenfold example of how we work.
Okay, I'm here. Gain and reactivate. Oh, I'm standing next to it. I don't know how to reactivate it. Not getting a pop-up for it. I guess it's just healing on its own. That's the reactivation. Okay. All right, I can work with that. We're almost there. Just a couple seconds more, and that's when the crowd goes
Flow of information is back in our hands. Show the press and my patients what happens when they try to break a story without my permission.
The voice, I believe, of Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer there, as Lex Luthor.
Some of these metas are wearing experimental enhancement devices. The things have gone totally haywire. The metas are going insane from the feedback. They ain't safe for transport until we get those...
What's going on? Leave me alone, you crazy little man! Where am I?
Wow, that was... Blabbing meta patients. Yeah, I tell you, you just... Blah, blah, blah. They can't help themselves. They always gotta be... I'm sorry. I was just trying to put out the fire on that van. Really, you need to be more careful about setting your news van on fire.
Where am I?
Like that. Look, it's another clearly on fire news stand. Okay, the fire is out. That's the good news. I put out the fire.
Run for your life!
didn't get credit for that one.
Your jamming technology is good, Lex, but not good enough. Supergirl's in your so-called hospital wing to shut it down permanently and bring you and these allies of yours to justice.
Ignore Superman. My lawyers will clear
I
us of
can't
all
imagine how on
However,
earth Superman
how
could
convenient that he sent
possibly
Supergirl.
be
Get
any
inside the
more
hospital
dull.
and use kryptonite to get a sample of her DNA. Retrieve Dr. Psycho so he can explain this debacle.
I need 4 more unstable patients, raging patients.
You're hurting me!
Really? Thanks. Or maybe they specifically have to be from raging patients. That's probably it. I'm sure I'm aggroing the raging patients. That's a confused.
Back off.
Big guys, I guess, are the raging. Okay, I was not actually responsible for that news van blowing up. That one's not on me. Raging? We're looking for raging. We need 3 more raging. Hyperactive. Hyperactive. Raging. There we go. Looks like there's another raging behind that raging. There's a big fellow. Meta Research Wing. Continue my mission. I have enjoyed it. I played it some in the beta. I bought the collector's edition on launch. I come back from time to time. I had grown a little tired of the sameness of the content drops. There always seemed to be an open world map and then like 2 or 3 instances. But they've got a new creative director who worked on Star Trek Online, and the Star Trek Online stuff was actually, story-wise and stuff, pretty good.
Whoa!
So I created a new character. I'm going to work him up to 20 and do the new content with him, or maybe just swap over to one of my established characters and do the new content on him. Don't know yet. But I wanted to create a new character, as I always like to when I return to a game, to get the hang of the game again.
Lex is demanding to know what went wrong with this operation. He wants the full story, so don't bother coming back until you have something substantial.
Wow. Okay, thank you, intelligence officer. My guess, probably not that smart. Oh, I played all 3 of the big-ish superhero MMOs. Rather a lot. An awful lot of City Heroes. A good amount of this and a good amount of Champions Zone. Find Dr. Psycho and get some answers. Well, first answer is he is Dr. Psycho. Do you really expect...
Dr. Cisco journal entry.
I'm sorry.
Research project, day 4.
You really
Lex
expect
has offered to
accurate
create a metahuman
information from him?
I'm here to help you.
We have to get these meta patients back in their resequencing chambers before their DNA is compromised. I'll trap them in a stasis field. You get them on the transfer pad.
Okay. Right, that's the transfer pad. Got it. First of all, always grab the glowy. You have one of these caught yet for me?
Quit fighting.
I didn't
You're not
finish.
getting out of here alive.
There we go.
Look out! Please, stay away!
Oh.
What did I do to you?
He got broken out
Why?
presumably by Supergirl.
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh. How about another one?
Please,
Doc?
I have a family. Ah!
Doc?
You've got to stop them!
No! Please, no!
Sploosh? Hey! Supergirl, I don't think that's necessary, really.
Chief Researcher's Journal. Always wear insulated gloves when handling cryotechnic samples.
I've got to find a place to hide.
Ah, got it before you did.
Help! Somebody help!
Cut that out, Supergirl. It's really kind of... You captured her. I don't think that's going to work, but...
Help! No! Get away from me! I know there's a way out somewhere.
Come on, get one of the prisoners. Dude. Dude, seriously. Could you... Thank you!
Oh, please! Oh, please, no!
I'll make sure you suffer like they did.
No! No! I won't go back! Please, you've got to help. Please, just let me go!
Drop him.
Got it? Oh, I'll drop him all right. There, I dropped him.
Help!
I'm guessing she's not happy with the fact that I dropped him. So that evidently, if I whack her, she gets temporary.
We've
Run.
invested billions researching your DNA, and you're not going anywhere.
Don't do this! Please!
That worked pretty well. Didn't realize, now I do. I'll just heal up a little.
You're not going anywhere.
I wait for my next bubbleized patient.
Please!
Supergirl. I can't take it
If you
anymore.
remove them from those chambers without the proper
Let's go
shutdown
scientist.
codes, they'll die.
Then I'll just have to get those codes from the mainframe, won't I?
Yes, why don't you go do that, Supergirl? You're an annoyance.
Get to the mainframes and stop her.
Oh, don't
Destroy
worry.
them if you have to, but
No
don't
need to
let her
hurry.
get those codes.
We supervillains know our limits. We needn't, you know, stress ourselves over this. It won't be long. You're glowy. Maybe that's the glow in the other room that I already got. So. Say, please. Ah!
I have to get these codes
Chloe.
and free the prisoners. I've had enough of you putting lives at risk. I'm bringing you in to face justice.
That's all I got for you. Yawn.
There's someone trapped in there. I can't free anyone without those codes.
Supergirl!
You're done now. I'm so...
chug a lug real quick.
Wasting my time. If I can't use the computer,
gets information
I'll get
from
the code
Dr.
from Dr. Psycho.
Psycho.
Everyone will pay for the experiments done on me.
So that sounds a little bit, I don't want to say psycho, but psycho. You're a glowy somewhere. I can't see it. So I don't need to worry about it really. It's not that big a deal. There it is.
I hope that.
Help? You're in a LexCorp facility. Who on earth do you
Chief
think is going to
Researcher's Journal.
actually help?
These vines are growing so rapidly, I'm worried about the container's integrity.
Dr. Cisco journal entry, meta research project, day 8.
He never met a research project he didn't like. Should be more.
Dr. Cisco journal entry, meta research project, day 13. Research.
Okay. People go with something.
Dead end. Where are you going to run to now?
Find the hidden cache of kryptonite.
Kryptonite? Where did it? How did it? I hate Lex Luthor. What did you just do?
Kicked your ass.
I'll pay you back. And I'm bringing friends.
I could have handled Supergirl myself. I was simply plotting my next move while being tied up. I'll ensure my
Chief
good friend
Researcher's
Lex
Journal.
Luthor.
It's not as dangerous when
hires you
separated
again.
from its owner.
Now we get Dr. Psycho's backstory, and he's a creep.
Want to see the world through my eyes? It's easy. Just picture everything you want and can't have, and multiply that 10,000 times. Everyone laughing at you, pushing you aside, unless you take the power for yourself, and make them give you what you want. Luthor knows. Soon they'll all know. And when I get what I want, I'll be the only one laughing.
Not creepy at all. Just a doctor, you know, doing what he can to help people. Sorta. A little. Gee, do I want the Kryptonian battle belt or the Kryptonian battle belt or league halls for my home so that I can teleport there? We'll go. Since the belts were pretty minimal in magnitude. Why, yes. I will take Krypton Tech Power Gloves. I am more powerful than I was a moment ago. Lex's Meta Wing. And what good guy do I get to defeat next? Block break. Blocking opponents take reduce damage from normal attacks. Hold right mouse button down to break. Visit Core War headquarters outside Midtown nightclub for more information. Bohemia. Currently it's got me. Visit Core War coordinator outside. I think that is PvP. I'm not sure. PvP is not one of my interests. Pretty much any game. I said earlier, did a fair amount of it in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And that's the top of my head where I really did much. I mean, I dabbled in a number of the other games, but as I've grown older and slower of reaction time, kind of crapper game, or crapper player of games, shall we say, even less interesting. Back to Agent Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Does not look anything like Aretha Franklin, however. Old guy music reference.
You did a good job putting out that fire. Things could have gotten much worse. Especially if Supergirl hadn't run into you.
Things are getting lively in Gotham. Talk to Two-Face for more details. He's in our North Burnley nightclub, waiting for you.
Back to North Burnley.
Try not to stare. He hates that.
Oh. Let's see. Attack, that's fine. Enchanted Vial Trinket? Sure, use that. Did want to check. We got Frost Snipe. Well, I mean, it's a... You gotta test out the new stuff, right? We also got Whirlwind Attack, which was less interested in. That was not that impressive. We'll try Frost Snipe. Global Excellence. I do have mail. Lex Luthor, science demands sacrifice. I agree, just not me. I believe this had absolutely no difference at all. But it's newer and shinier, so we'll wear it. Don't turn down presents from Lex. North Burnley, I believe. Who am I talking to? Not in North Burnley? North Burnley? Two sides of the coin. Intro message. The tap room. Nightclub. This is the tap room. Oh, there he is. All the way down at the end. Sorry, Harvey, they don't want you out in the main room.
Let's play a game. I flip this coin. Heads, I shoot you in the head. Tails, I let you live. I give you a 50-50 chance.
How about I snap the coin out of midair?
Let's play a game. I flip this coin.
Supposed to talk to him.
Heads, I shoot you in the head. Tails, I let you live. I give you a...
Things are getting lively in Gotham. Talk to Two-Face for more details. He's in our North Burnley nightclub, waiting for you. Try not to stare. He hates that.
Let's play a game.
Okay,
I flip
this doesn't appear to be working.
Heads, I shoot you in the
I do
head.
not recall ever
Tails,
hitting a
I
big
let you live.
bug. Big?
I give you
or hitting a big
a
like
50-50
certainly not hitting
chance.
a bug like this. I'm going to exit this area and then hopefully come back in. Work. Hopefully. Otherwise, I don't know. Hopefully this will proc whatever needs to be procced. Burnley North. I am not getting any warm and fuzzies about this. I don't think it's going to work. Not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. That's that. That's Two-Face. I don't get the...
Let's play a game. I flip this coin. Heads, I shoot you in the head. Tails,
That's
I
not
let you
good.
live.
I'm going to do a quick Google. Two-Face is broken. That's from 5 years ago. Now that's, I think, about the PvP. It won't allow me to talk to Batman. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. How about if I track that mission, and now come back and track that mission?
Things are getting lively in Gotham. Talk to Two-Face for more details. He's in our North Burnley nightclub, waiting for you. Try not to stare. He hates that.
Two sides of the coin. Two sides of the Two-Face. Not talking. Two sides of the coin. Not talking. Audio bug. No, I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here. Uh-huh. I will note that's the only quest I've got. Along with a PvP quest. I'm going to exit and come back in. I'll try that. The description said Taproom Nightclub. The voiceover said North Burnley. Doesn't matter. I think that is a very, very good point, but I think this is the Taproom. No, this is the 539 Club. Thank you. Extremely good catch. Let's see if it turns out to be relevant. Regardless, nice catch. Little Bohemia, I think, is the tap room. Chinatown. I could have sworn this was the tap room. Hold on. No, it's Club 539. I went to North Burnley. Maybe I misclicked? Maybe I just misclicked. What does it say? It says I'm in Burnley. Is there a North Burnley as opposed to this one? Let's find out. Extremely good catch regardless. Thank you. Nope, this is an entirely different one. You know, some streamers say, oh, no backseating. Backseating, welcome. Very nice catch. Thank you very much. Hey, between the two of them, does that make them four-face? Asking for a friend.
You could flip a coin. Heads, we both head out to Amusement Mile and help Joker out with a little cop trouble. Tails, we let Batman take the Joker down. But I already flipped for you.
Yeah, no, you're entirely right.
See you there.
You got it completely
Ever get
100%
that feeling
on
things
the
aren't
nose.
growing up fast enough? Satisfy that urge and head over to the party I'm throwing at Amusement Mile. I'm testing my new toxin on the GCPD.
On the
It's a real
GCPD. I go to Gotham to continue my mission. I'm in Gotham, I think. Well, we'll find out in a second. Because I started in Gotham, and I started here at the tap room. I remembered, yeah. Gotham tap room. We are, about a kilometer away. Or 1,000 yards away, something. Don't know which one it's using. I'm an American, so I'm used to yards, but I can work with meters. I believe 36 point... I used to know the number of inches in a meter. It's 39.36, I think, or 37. 1,000 distance units. I believe it is 39.37 inches. 39.37 inches in a meter. This is the kind of dumb shit I memorized when I was a kid that I still remember. Oh, I missed. Same thing like earlier. I quoted out a parsec at 3.26 light years. I memorized those things as a kid, and they will not leave my brain. Meanwhile, I'll go to the store and forget why I went.
You're here. But guess what? I'm not. I'm leading Batty on a merry chase around Gotham while Harley safeguards my
We've got
new
another
toxin
quest.
formula. So make yourself at home.
Hi, Harvey.
Check out my giant new Joker bar.
I chose
Dump them in the
villain
funhouse heaven for a
and
guaranteed
technology
gas.
basis just so I could hear Mark Hamill's Joker. It's awesome.
The coin says I work with the Joker for now. Just like you.
Hey.
Heads or tails? Think you can get them free? The coin says I work
I
with the
accept.
Joker
Thank you.
for now. Just like you.
Let's see.
The cops
Spring
have
Joker's
arrested some
henchmen,
of
take
Joker's
out
clowns.
cops, and gas
Heads
GCPD inside
or
Joker's
tails?
house. Well, that'll be
Think
later.
you can get them free?
Man down!
Oh, that was not exactly what I had in mind, in that I didn't actually hit the guy.
Bring you down!
Oh, we've got at least one other player over here.
Harley sure fell for the boss. Maybe it was more like a shove.
Take out cops.
This is the big one.
Do not want to mess with him, I remember, as he will hand me my ass. Sort of like a world boss. Couple of players over here. Nice.
If you're gonna go for
This is the big one. Goodbye, cruel world.
Used to solo those in Champions Online. I myself have played an awful lot of Champions Online. I am a lifetime sub to Champions Online. And I've played an enormous, ludicrous shitload of City of Heroes over the years.
The brat wonder refused to smile. I don't know where you picked the brat habit.
Have you played the City of Heroes servers
You know, this
in
means war.
the Homecoming cluster? The ones that have the license to be an officially recognized fan server for City of Heroes? Oh, if you enjoyed City of Heroes, these guys have continued to develop for it, and they spent years working with NCSoft to finally get an official recognized license. Yep. They're running the leaked code. Where do I have to take these? Over there, I guess. They're running leaked code from the last test server build. And they've continued to develop. If you enjoyed City of Heroes, it's back and better than ever. They've added archetypes, they've added new power sets. I can't recommend it enough if you enjoyed your time in City of Heroes. Just do a Google for City of Heroes Homecoming. Why am I stunned? What was that all about? Yeah. I also want to make note, as someone who talks crap about game companies when they screw up, which is most of the time, I think it's important to recognize that at NCSoft, they had some people who were willing to put in the time and effort to work with these guys to, escort it through the entire corporation, to get it through legal, all of that stuff, for something that's never going to make them any money. So my thanks and hats off to the people at NCSoft who made that work. I got caught in the gas. Thank you. I think it's important to recognize when one of the game companies that we love to crap on does something that's especially nice. And that was especially awesome. They didn't have to do that. They gained no money out of it. They got a nice reputation buff, sure. But there were people there who worked hard to get that done. Thank you to them. Hats off. We got to recognize when they do it right. For all the time that we're going to complain about the times they get it wrong, which is a lot, we've got to give them their props when they get it right. I need one more cop. Officer! Officer? Oh, thank you. Now, also, the funny thing is they were working on it for years, and I had given up. I didn't think it was ever going to come to pass. But I used to joke about, okay, here's my dream scenario. NCSoft finally comes to an agreement. They get so many people giving them so much positive press. They decide to do the same for WildStar. NCSoft, if you're listening, please, WildStar, thank you. SOE did something similar. The Star Wars Galaxies emulator legally
creating a deadly new version
is completely legal in the US, at least, because it is reverse engineered. It's black box, reverse engineered, so it's similar to If you want to go back to historical precedent, the Phoenix BIOS on IBM PCs. But yes, also the Star Wars Galaxies gave them the tip of the cap saying, we understand it's legal, we could sue, but we're not going to because that would be bullshit. And so there also is a different Star Wars Galaxies code infrastructure that was leaked. So there's two different kinds of Star Wars Galaxies. There's the ones based on the reverse engineered, completely, totally legit version, and there's the version that's running off of leaked code. Now, I will note that for years, Homecoming was running on leaked code, but they did get, eventually, the agreement, the license. Yeah, I know there's more than 2 servers, but there's 2 code bases. There's the Star Wars Galaxies emulation team, which is reverse engineered and totally legit, and then there's the NGE leak, which is Legends and Restoration 3 and any of the Star Wars Galaxy servers with jump to light speed so far. I will also note that now Daybreak Games, the guys who run this game, they have an agreement with Project 1999, which is an EverQuest emulator. Then they are also an approved, okayed, officially accepted, emulated private server. There aren't a lot of those around. You've got Homecoming, City of Heroes. You've got Project 1999. Warhammer Age of Reckoning. They have basically an unofficial but tacitly agreed upon that as long as they're not making money, they can run the private server for Warhammer Age of Reckoning as well. If it seems like I know a lot about these, it's because I have all of them installed. I have 5 different Star Wars Galaxy servers currently installed. I have City of Heroes Homecoming installed. I have Warhammer Age of Reckoning installed. And I also have the reverse engineered server tech for Marvel Heroes installed. That's in progress. They're not done yet, but large amounts of it are working. If you ever played Marvel Heroes, the ARPG/MMO, that is also available.
Batman's right, you know. This new toxin is really something special. I've hidden a gas mask for you inside one of those.
I'm an old guy. I liked the games when they were live.
The others hold delightfully deadly
I'm not comfortable
surprises.
playing an emulator for a game that
What's
is
a
still
party
live.
without game? Hmm?
But I have no problems. Break gifts, find gas mask. Oh, I broke some gifts. But I have no problem playing a game that is dead. An emulator for a game that is dead. But I'm not comfortable doing it for a game that's still live. That's a me thing. I can understand why people would. I'm certainly not going to say anything against them, give them any crap for doing it. It's just a me thing.
That should keep your brain intact for a little while. Nice job, Sherlock.
Now
And
I've got
speaking
to
of
beat up more.
they're
Never played it, but a
swarming
lot
like
of Champions
roaches
players were
across the
excited
lot.
about it.
Go
Ended up coming
stomp
back
a
to
few.
see it.
I'll
It's a
give you the
different game.
funhouse
It's a
password
very
if you
different
do.
game. It's a lot more arcadey. I mean, it's an ARPG, so it's more like Diablo.
I'm on it.
All right, who's shooting at me? Detective! I need to defeat detectives specifically. They're the fat ones. And I say that as a fat guy. Somebody was fighting against Full House, and it's not going well for them. As Full House has taken no damage. Oh, he's taken a very, very, very small amount of damage now. Yeah, I played a lot of Marvel Heroes because it was a really good, I just want to blast game. You know, that's pretty common in ARPGs that they have a and I just want a blast mindset behind it. And that was definitely the case for that. Full House is down about 8 or 10% life. I need more detectives to beat up, please. Detectives. Oh, that's a beat cop. I don't think any of those guys are detectives. No, none of them are detectives. I'm looking for detectives, please. Beat cops. I need detectives. So it is not. It is much less of a serious game. It is more of a. I just want to kill a whole shitload of bad guys or good guys. So technically it was an MMO, but not really. Yeah, boom. That was what it was all about. It was about, where are the detectives? Detectives. Sure, it's more of the detectives are over here, yeah. But it was a lot of fun. And at the time it closed, I had all the heroes. It's a game where you play the Marvel superheroes. It's not one where you create your own character. You play one of the Marvel superheroes. I mean, you could build them a couple of different ways. But it was at its heart, it was an ARPG more than an MMO. I would say it was still an MMO, but it was definitely more of an RPG, an ARPG.
If you're gonna go with a big kaboom.
Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
I need one more detective. I finally found where all the detectives were hiding. I don't think that's going to be them. Yep, there's a detective in there. That should be it. I'm now level 17. Dun dun. Stop shooting at me. Jerk. Okay. J.
On to bigger targets. That bird brain robin is inside my funhouse. Get
Talk
in
to me,
there
Luke
and protect
Skywalker.
my formula. And Hardy too, of course. The password is Batman Stinks. Look at all these party crashers. Ugh, there's more cops here than in a donut convention. Get to Harley and take out the boy Blunder. The place is filled with all sorts of jokerized goodies. Help yourself.
Using emotes. No, thank you. Bonk. And now... in we go, the Joker's Funhouse. And I will take an AFK for a sec, because my cup runneth under. back. And I remembered to turn off the AFK. Go me. Alright. Got a quest or two. Sergeant Smiles.
Listen up, maggot! Your mission is to seek and destroy peace officers! You will do this with fire! Dismissed!
Somebody's having fun with the voice work.
The cops have busted a bunch of clowns! Set them free, and I'll put in a good word for you with the Joker.
I'm trying to deal with these people.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
I'm only...
Oh no, not good! Not good! Help!
Just...
You won't get away with this, scumbag!
Setting them on fire, which is pretty dark, even for a comic book.
Ah! It burns! Oh God, it burns!
Don't worry, officer.
I need some help over here, man!
You're looking a bit chilly.
You won't get away with this, scumbag!
I mean, it's a hard thing for them to do, but, you know, let the villains do some real villain stuff, but setting the police on fire pretty much qualifies.
Holly, sure.
This is the police!
Of course, I froze them first, so I'm
Somebody
just
help!
throwing them
Put it
out.
Put it out!
It was all a little... Yeah, well, I mean, I freeze them and I thaw them out. A bit tame? Oh, yeah. Well, that's one of the things that generally, for instance, City of Villains had, was it did always seem like you weren't all that villain. You spent as much time fighting other villains as you did, you know, good guys.
I need some help over here, man! I got this one. Ah! It burns! Oh, God, it burns!
Another. Seems like these boxes keep regenerating, so I'll just move on. Yeah, they make it work in City of Villains. And on since now that it's back and I have been playing it, it doesn't seem as much as it did at the time. At the time when it first came out, it felt very much that way.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
Would you like me to put you back in the ice
You
cube?
won't get away with this, scumbag!
Let me let you out. Although, frankly, maybe I shouldn't bother letting you out. If you let these
Oh no, not good! Not good!
flunkies
Help!
get you, I mean, really, seriously.
Ah! It burns! Oh, God, it burns!
Well, that is what fire does. It does burn.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out! I need some help over here, man! You won't get away with this, scumbag!
Got a new item. Got multiple new items. I now have better pants.
I need some help over here,
A
man.
shabby armoire for the home.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
Not sure how I feel about a shabby armoire.
Call for backup. 1199. Assistance. Keep fighting.
How about I just come over here and... Oh, I feel much better. Chloe?
The boys in blue always know how to rain.
Oh no, not good, not good! Help! You won't get away with this, scumbag!
I have been informed authoritatively that I won't get away with it. Let's get away. 1 second, please. Thank you appropriately. With my spiel. Let me, you know, finish setting the officers on fire, which is really dark.
Oh no, not good, not good! Help!
Well, I have not only played it many times before, I have
over here,
streamed
man.
it. It is my 18th most streamed game. Might even have moved up. I checked yesterday before streaming. 18th.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
And
You
now...
won't get away with this, scumbag! I need some help over here, man!
Welcome to my humble little stream of
Somebody help!
Dysfunction,
Put it out! Put it out!
malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Nice to be met. Thank you very much. No, I played in the beta. I played at launch. I have the collector's edition. I am having a good night. And with a little bit of vodka and root beer, I will continue to have a good night. For some length of time. I have played... there are a lot of games that I play from time to time. I bounce around between games.
You won't get away with this, scumbag!
The game I played most of the time, on stream and off, is Guild Wars 2. But I bounce around all
Oh no, not good! Not good! Help!
I am a bouncer. Mostly MMOs, ARPGs, RPGs. I kind of enjoy the...
I need some help over here, man!
various survival games
You
that
won't
are
get away
around.
with this, scumbag!
I have a few early access on those.
Oh no, not good! Not good! Help!
But MMOs and ARPGs are probably half of everything I do. And I do a lot of it. Which is both good and bad. It keeps me interested. But it does mean it's tough to get
You won't get away with this,
an
scumbag!
audience that is always tuned. Most of the time, if I'm getting a lot of new follows, that kind of thing, it's because I'm playing a relatively niche game, like this one, for a couple of weeks.
Somebody help!
You know, so Lord of the Rings online, I'll get people watching for, 3 or 4 weeks. It's about as long as I can play it before I want to move on to something else. Also, I am a slave to new games and new seasons of games and that kind of thing.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
So
You
I believe
won't get
about
away with this,
a little over a
scumbag.
third of my streaming time for 5 years now is Guild Wars 2 is my number 1.
I need some help over here, man.
Number 2 is City of Heroes.
Oh no, not good, not good. Help!
I think PoE is 3rd. 4th or 5th is Star Wars The Old Republic.
Call for backup. Ah! It burns! Oh God, it burns!
Short version, lots of MMOs. MMOs are kind of my meat and potatoes.
The X's over the I's add a little something.
This is the police.
Nighty-night.
Officers Smith and Jones. It's not a game I could ever stick with, for whatever reason. That's not a judgment on its quality. That's a statement about me. I have rather, when it comes to games, I generally have short attention span. What brought me back this time is the new content, which came out yesterday. All right, Robin.
He took the formula!
The boy hostage.
Their brain is totally robbing the place, huh?
Oh, like I haven't heard that joke before. You want to throw down? You got it. Crazy to help out the Joker. I have his new formula, and I'll finish you later.
Code 30, we got a situation here.
Did Robin just run off?
Thanks. Too bad Bird
Bird?
got the formula.
He's a bird,
I hope my pudding,
but it isn't Robin. It's
I mean,
chicken.
Mr. J ain't too mad.
Don't. He could never stay mad at you. Talk to me, Harley.
They call him the Joker. But my pudding is no joke. He has a dream of a world where everybody is always laughing. A whole world just busting fit to explode. Kaboom! So maybe I'm crazy. But aren't we all a little crazy? In love.
Well, who can resist a homicidal maniac with such a charming
Loose,
smile?
and Robin won't be forgetting you anytime soon. Go have a sit down
Hey,
with
Fizbit.
Two-Face to go over the action. And,
So far, so good on the new character?
Don't stare at either face.
Would I like the Advanced Tech Utility Pack or the Advanced Tech Utility Pack? It's a tough question. I mean, this one has those stats, and this one has those stats, so I'm gonna regret that, but sure. Well, that's new. So obviously it must be an upgrade. And that has numbers that are green. Obviously enough. I always go with the upgrades, you know. Leave the fun house. Okay. It wasn't that fun of a house. It was an okay house. I am enjoying DCUO. I'm looking forward to the new content. What can I say? I'm a bit of a Constantine fan. Even have some of the comics. I haven't bought many comics in the last, oh my god, too many years. But the Constantine stuff I enjoy. Green number's better. No. They had a thing in Rift, if you remember Rift. It was, so 15 years ago? God, how many years ago was it? I don't even want to think. Anyway, where they sort of made fun of the standard MMO and ARPG thing. They had a sort of a gambling game called Manugo, which stood for Make Numbers Go Up. Manugo. And that's kind of what we're doing. MMOs, ARPGs. Actually, not all MMOs. In Guild Wars 2, once you hit level 80, you get exotic or ascended or legendary gear. You're not going to see any numbers really going up. Hey, Harvey, how they hanging? Curious. You think he's got a scarred ball and a non-scarred ball? Let's pretend I didn't ask.
So you took out the boy wonder. No two ways about it. You've got a future in this town. The coin says you live. For now.
About 30 years ago, I was buying a reasonable number of comics. A good number of the trade paperback editions of collections and stuff I wanted to read. You know, Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns, that sort of stuff. The only kind of regular things I bought outside of that were a couple of horror comics and Constantine stuff. But going back further, I bought all the Star Wars comics when they came out, including Star Wars #1, which is worth a lot of money. I have a lot of the old Conan comics. Almost a complete collection. About the first 120 or 150 Conans. Heads I win. I like winning.
Joker here. You've been such a swell little psychopath. I'm inviting you to the event of the year. The Gotham City Police started a new superpowered division, the Special Crimes Unit, in the East End. They're even experimenting with exobyte technology to improve their gear. Now, does that seem fair? Who cares? Smash them up!
You talked me into it, Joker. You wily guy. Yeah, when it came to comics, I was less interested in the horror stuff. In the standard superhero stuff. I was more interested in horror to some degree, and then science fiction and fantasy. An awful lot of my knowledge when it comes to... Wrong button. When it comes to superheroes has come from through the games, either directly or indirectly. When I was playing a lot of Marvel Heroes, the ARPG MMO, I'd run into heroes and villains that I'd never heard of before, and I'd look them up. And the same was true with this game. Run into a hero or a villain I've never heard of, say, like, I believe it's Gorilla Grodd. Look it up. I still play Marvel Heroes. Are you playing on the Tahiti server? Mind you, the emulator is still a work in progress. Yeah, I was on. I streamed some of it when the .4 release came out. I don't know if I was playing on Tahiti. I think I was playing locally. I think I was running the server emulator locally. Yeah, a lot of improvement. Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago reading how far they'd gotten, and they've got movement skills, and you can walk around and see all the heroes.
After you blow through that door, I think the SCU deserve a little gift for leaving their new station wide open for us, don't you? Or dozens, all full of cop compadres.
I suppose. Get everybody? You got everybody taken care of. The real reason the game has lasted this long, they have consistently added new content. One of my issues with the game is that so often it seemed like the new content was to me, it seemed very samey in that you were always getting open world zone and a couple of instance pieces of content. And so I had kind of given up on the game, but the new content and the fact Al Rivera's come over from Star Trek Online looking for a little bit more narrative stuff in it.
Lucius Fox,
49 DLCs.
Power armor utilizes cutting-edge targeting.
But it's been 3 years since I played, so it's been a while. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I want the game to have more narrative. And the fact that it's Constantine, who's like probably my favorite piece of DC content, character-wise, for me is a plus. Get everyone over here? Did we? Get everyone served? Thought I heard a glowy. Is there a glowy over my head or below me? Probably. So I have a couple of characters, 2 characters I think at 30. One villain. I've never done a whole lot of the endgame stuff. Part of it is I generally play solo, and it always seemed like most of the endgame content was multiplayer, which I have no problem with. Having more multiplayer games is great. It's just not exactly my vibe. Easier to get into groups for things now. Well, for me, always has been an issue. You know how so often you're in a group and there's that one guy, the guy I'm talking about, the guy who slows everything down, doesn't know what he's doing, maybe is grossly underpowered for the content. The only thing worse than being in a group with that guy is being that guy, and I don't want to be that guy. Especially as I'm getting older and my gaming quality. I am a less adept gamer than I used to be. I definitely don't want to be one of those guys You know, who makes things bad for all the other players. Should not be that way as long as you beat it. That's what matters. Yeah, I certainly agree, but you know, I've had enough bad experiences over the years that ain't always the case. So I just generally, I tend to play them largely solo, I know, which is kind of contrary to the way you want to play an MMORPG. Form the group before things will work out. That makes
Lucius
perfect
Fox
sense too.
note. Our highest grade armor is extremely energy efficient, despite its capabilities.
Gotta lock them up. Still, this is better than the last mission where they had me setting the officers on fire.
You need to clear the area.
Enjoy the rest of the time playing. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for hanging out and chatting a little bit. I always feel like my stream is better and I'm a better streamer when I have an active, engaged chat. And you guys have been. Thank you.
Got them.
I think that's true for a lot of the smaller streamers, that if you can get them engaged with a live chat, they're a lot more comfortable, a lot more engaged themselves. I know it's true for me. Pardon me, have you guys seen the mainframe? Yeah, I'm looking for the mainframe.
Where's our backup? I'm bored. What's over here?
I'm bored. What's over here?
That lethal lump Clayface is just beyond that door. What say we break his containment device and start a real mud fight, eh?
Those guys taken care of. We'll get the Chloes.
Lucius Fox note. The latest power armor is constructed around a complex...
This is Commissioner Gordon to all forces. The Joker's not going to take the formation of this special crimes unit with a smile. But if he gets you with his toxin, you'll be laughing all the way to the grave. I want all attendees at the Regal Hotel fully armed, and forces on standby alert for Harley Quinn, the Joker's clowns, or any other craziness. Gordon out.
Thanks for the hand, kid.
I'm villaining tonight. Now I'm just handcuffing the officers. In the last mission, I was setting them on fire, which is a bit dark even for me. Mind you, I have done some heroing. Just right now, not so much.
Gotham SCU.
Yeah, this is a villain character. I was going to make another hero, But I realized I really wanted to hear voice work by Mark Hamill as the Joker again, so I created another game. If he has as much fun as it sounds like he's having when he does his Joker, it's got to be the best job in the world.
He spent on this dump, they'd spend more on security. Now take out those cops and jump their machine. Then come join me for the real party.
Best Joker ever. Playing the villain back in the day. I played both. Generally, in most games, playing the bad guy is more fun. And never more than in Star Wars The Old Republic. Star Wars The Old Republic, playing the Empire is just the questing, the storylines, they're just much better. Much more fun. Evil?
All warmed up?
Sometimes.
Then come
Very,
join
very
me
much
for the
so.
main event. Time to crash the Special Crime Unit celebration at the Regal Hotel. Don't make me wait for you.
Did I finish that one? No, I did not. I didn't finish that. I feel shame.
All warmed up?
I'm over
Then
it.
come join me for the main event. Time to crash the Special Crime Unit celebration at the Regal Hotel. Don't make me
Now,
wait for
level
you.
18.
How nice to see you again.
It's nice to be
Meet up
seen,
with some of my
Joker.
clowns, enjoy the canapes, take out a few cops, and I'll meet you in the main ballroom for the grand finale.
That basic utility belt attachment is not as good as the one I have, Joker. I don't want that. What you got for me here? Played the game in quite some time. Years? It was 3 years for me. I last played it, I checked, January 19th of 2022. So a little over 3 years. I also checked. It is my 18th most streamed game. Might have moved up the list since then. Xbox, I have not been a console gamer for a long time. I mean, I owned a lot of consoles many years ago. Oh, is this where we're going? This is where we're going. Including, well, the one I played the most was the Sega Genesis. But I had everything from a Neo Geo to a TurboGrafx 16, a couple of Lynxes, all kinds of stuff. My highest, I think it's like a 321 CR. But I didn't do that much. You know, I got one of the free boxes of gear one of the times I came back, like I have now. I have like a 420 box, I think, waiting for me on my so-called main character. Well, look at these jokers. A couple of Ataris, Sega Master System. Yeah. Well, I had the CD for the Genesis. The Genesis is the one I played the most, but I had a bunch of different systems. I had a Jaguar.
Say, it's not a party without a tragedy. How about a bit of my new Joker toxin to liven things up? Perfect!
Hey, wait!
Basically, if I could play games on it, I had it. That's not completely true, but it's pretty close. Let's see, I had a Commodore Amiga. My first computer was an Apple II Plus. One of the very first Apple II Pluses to roll off the assembly lines.
Clowns belong in the circus, freak.
Lucius Journal memo.
The day will come
Power is now
as they
linked
keep
to the
putting out
global
successful
positioning system.
content.
Provide assistance to mobile units.
Run! Run! Help! I'm lost! Oh!
If these cops in tuxedos think
remember
that
your
locking the
first PC,
doors will
remember your
keep
first
us out,
MMO you played,
they've
like,
left their
late
brains
95
back
or
in their
96.
polyester pads. Blow it up and
Let's
keep
see.
blasting.
The first one I tried was Ultima Online shortly after it launched.
This is Batman.
I didn't like it.
You're being watched.
I don't remember
Wayne
why I
Tech's
didn't like it.
exobytes are crucial
If I'd
to the battle
gotten,
against crime.
ganked
Nothing can
and
be
had all
allowed
my
to
stuff
threaten this fight.
stolen,
Not even the Joker.
or if I'd
I
gotten
trust you'll keep that
scammed
in mind.
or anything like that, I would remember why. I just didn't
We're
like
missing
it.
all the fun!
None of the MMOs grabbed me until Anarchy Online. And then Star Wars Galaxies really got a hold on me. That was the first one that really, really got a hold of me. I played an awful lot of Star Wars Galaxies. If you played it, you remember the holo grind. Sadly, the holo grind was the thing that killed the game. Grinding through all of the professions in the game. How much you're already into the one you were playing at the time. Yep. No. Seriously playing multiple MMOs at the same time is a big ask.
Wait for me!
Most people are not going to be able to actually play multiple MMOs at the same time for any reasonable amount.
Start without me!
Ultima Online famous for the ganking. Yeah, originally. But I didn't have any of those bad experiences happen to me.
Mr. J,
But I don't know why. It just didn't grab me at the time.
We're supposed to go to his
I'll note that as much as a lot of the players at the time, or players to this day, who played back then originally in Ultima Online, they complain about, I don't know if it's pronounced Trammel or Trammel, which was when they brought out the first PvE server, and everyone, well not everyone, but most of the players moved to the PvE server. Nexus TK, I do not remember that one. I certainly never played it. But most of the players, or at least a large part of the player base, and all of the new players were going to the PvE server. And the PvP players suddenly found themselves without victims. And so they all talk about it like it was a disaster. But their player retention numbers for Ultima Online, like, tripled or quadrupled when they had the PvE option.
Stop where you are! We're taking you in one way or another!
They're taking me in, guys. MMO
Now
in Korea,
look who
like in
didn't
91 or
bother
92,
to
made
dress
its way
for
to
the
America
occasion.
in 95 or 96.
Get rid of them and join me in the ballroom. The bat will be
Give me
here
a
any
sec.
moment.
I'm going to finish these guys off, and then I want to open a search because I want to actually take a look at what it was and see if it rings any bells. If that happens. Kind of hit the wrong thing. That's fine. Hey! Oh, you guys all want to play Rush? Play Rush. Give me the healiness. Grab that. Are you guys just not defeated yet? Are you just gonna keep coming? Is that it? You give me a break for long enough to pick up the glowy?
Lucius Fox
One
Note.
first
Our
ones that
power
wasn't
armor
text-based.
employs one of the
Generally, the
world's
text-based
most
ones were
advanced
mods.
heads-up displays.
We're supposed to go to him.
Nexus TK. I just want to do a Google for it so that I can look it up later out of curiosity. Kingdom of the Winds.
Gotta get moving. Mr. J's waiting.
Wait, okay. Through here.
Wait for me!
I am level 18.
Give the boss our regards.
I'll give the boss your regards. Evidently, he's from Boston. Hello, officer.
The party's over, Joker. You're coming with me.
Don't be such a bore, Batsy. We're just getting started.
Mark Hamill, best Joker ever. Fight me. You couldn't move diagonally in that game? Well, I mean, it wasn't that uncommon for the time. If you're using squares. But frequently what it would do is they would cost you like 10 movement.
If I have to. Out of you first.
What is that again? Disable the device. Oh, which device? It wasn't uncommon to do things squares. The jamming device is deactivated. Take down the... Oh, okay. Well, like have a movement value of 10 for moving horizontally and vertically, and 15 cost for diagonal. It's not a lot in either square-based game.
Aren't you clever?
Inhale enough and you won't wake up.
I'm trying to disable the device.
Free at last! Nice try, Batmanator, but you'll have to do better than that.
Ow.
Harley Quinn. Not dead, kiddo.
Got it, Mr. J. All right, boys, let's deliver the...
Stop stunning me, that jerk.
I'm going after the Joker. I'll deal with you later.
Oh, yeah. Running away, are you? Coward. Alright, first we grab this. I'm gonna go after the Joker.
Lucius Fox.
Sure you
Internal
are.
memo. Congratulations, team.
That's
on
real
successfully
convincing,
integrating the improved
Batsy.
weapon systems.
Got another glowy over here.
No touching. Everything's booby-trapped and rigged to blow. Just
see.
kidding.
Well,
or am I?
it looks like the
Try and
pants
find
give me a
out.
little bit more than the helm. Oh, but a courthouse. I don't really think the courthouse is interesting enough for a teleporter. We'll go with the legs. I have new legs, guys. Are they sexy? Are they thinning? Do they make my ass look less fat? You know what makes my ass look less fat? If you close your eyes. That's about it. Hi, Harley. There's another bluey glowy over there. I can't think of another game other than City of Heroes where the glowies have a sound.
This is Lucius Fox for the Special Crimes Exobyte Research Team.
I think that's a plus.
As you know, Wayne Tech is Gotham's foremost technology arm. Our readings indicate these exobyte canisters contain...
Oh boy, Mr. J is gonna throw a fit when he finds out Batman got away. Oh, I gotta go warm pudding. Thanks for the laughs.
Party crash? Check. Exobyte research sabotage? Check. Escape.
Let me tell you a story.
Talk to me.
A bat saves a scorpion from drowning in a river.
Skywalker.
But as the bat carries him out of the churning, deadly water, the scorpion stings the bat. In terrible agony, the bat asks why. I tried to save you, now we'll both die. And the scorpion says, that's the point, sucker. Oh, I love that story. Cracks me up every time.
Incredible.
Gorilla Grodd. That is one angry gorilla. He recently tried to invade the Metropolis waterfront and lost all his devolution tech to the Flash and Star Labs.
I've collected 25
Lex
stars.
Luthor suggested you could get it back. If you feel like going
Every girl crazy
check in
about a
with General
sharp-dressed
Grosha
man.
in the Midtown nightclub.
Sorry. We got Impaling Ice. I know Impaling Ice is one of the keys to the build. Don't use that one much. Let's go with that. Delicious. Continue. My mission, go to Midtown. Call Wild. General Grosha in the Midtown safe house. Right? I think that's it. Go there anyway. I don't think that's it. Mentioned the game is a bit louder than you two. Yeah, I've had that. Certainly the voiceovers are definitely louder. Because I never turned down those on the settings. The movie volume. Now it ought to be at least a little bit more at a similar level so you crank up the whole thing. I will also move the mic closer. Not sure if this is me going in the right place, but we'll find out when I get there, won't we? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think that's like the ongoing like PvP event? Something like that? Maybe not. Oh, the Burnley nightclub. I could be mistaken. That does happen. Hard to believe, I know. Go to the Midtown nightclub. Well, this is a nightclub, but perhaps not the nightclub. I have mail. Just re-downloaded the game last night too after years away. Well, that's precisely it. Like I said, 3 years and 9 days, I think it was. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the leveling process, but then a lot of games that I enjoy the leveling process. I know I'm crazy. A lot of people just want to get to the end game. Oftentimes I enjoy the leveling more than the end game. Let me sell all my crap. As my inventory is getting full of crap.
I'm busy. But not so busy that I can't sell you some gear.
Or buy the gear too, right? Exactly. You see, if the leveling process is fun, most of the time I end up liking that. Wait, why did those not show up to sell? I enjoy that more than the endgame stuff, because the endgame stuff is
I'm busy. But not
designed
so busy that
to
I
be
can't sell you some
repeatable,
gear.
right? And to be repeatable, it's kind of be a little bit samey. It's got to be kind of average. And a character for each power and mentor back in the day. I have characters for, certainly for every mentor. And, well, this is my 11th character. I think the only one I have duplicated is... I don't remember. One of them I have duplicated. I can't remember which. Gadgets, I think. Midtown Nightclub. Midtown Nightclub. How about that? I don't think I have any... Yeah, just the one repeat on power. I just played, there wasn't even a CR 200. I have like a 320 or something from a previous return to the game where I got a free box of gear, just like I got for coming back yesterday. I have like a 420 box or something like that waiting for me to open. General Grosha. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're like 480 or 490 now, I think. And like I said, I got the free box of 420 for coming back.
Rod suffered a crushing blow when Star confiscated our Devolver technology.
Yeah?
Our resistance fighters managed to sabotage Star Labs' transports.
Ah, you were up to monkey
so now
business,
our tech
were
is
you?
Scattered across Metropolis. But Star is attacking anything that looks like an ape. That's where you come in. Get to it.
I am going to, I think, call it an evening here. I probably won't be back tomorrow. Probably back on Friday. I expect for more of this. We'll get this character up to level 20. Thank you so much, Majin Who Laughs. You get the spiel. Here it comes. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow and the chat. As I said earlier, I think that my stream is better, and I'm a better streamer when I have an active, lively chat. So thank you guys all for making that the case this evening. So back on Friday, usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of the high-quality streaming product that you've come to expect from Magnifying Lens. Yeah, thank you very much. That's very kind. But this is going to do it for me this evening. I will be back on Friday. I hope the rest of your Wednesday night goes great. I hope Thursday and Friday go quickly to get you into your weekend, and hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your night. Take care. Ciao for now. Good night, guys.